This is CPM Precalculus Chapter 1, number 152. So given f of x equals x squared minus 2x plus 5, and g of x equals to x minus 3, for what value or values of x does f of g of x equals to 8? So remember, f of g of x is just the composition of functions, meaning the input to f is the function g of x. So let's go ahead and write this out. F of g of x. What is that equal to? We know it's equal to 8. Well, on the left side, let's simplify this by plugging in what's g of x. So we have f on the outside still. G of x is x minus 3. Okay, I'm just getting that from here. G of x is defined as x minus 3. So now I'm going to bring down the 8 and then plug in for f. Wherever we see an x now, I'm going to simplify this and replace x with x minus 3. So wherever I see an x, I'm going to replace it with an x minus 3. So I have x minus 3 squared minus 2 times x minus 3 plus 5. So I'm just copying this down, but now instead of x, I write x minus 3. Instead of x, I write x minus 3. And I still have equal to 8 on the right. Okay? So when is this true? So for what values of x is this true? When does it equal to 8? So let's just simplify this. So x minus 3 squared is just x minus 3 times x minus 3. And so if I multiply that out, I have to distribute twice, right? I could use any method I want. I know that's looking at the first terms, it's x squared. Outside is minus 3x. Inside is minus 3x. Last, negative times negative is positive 9. So I can replace x minus 3 squared with x squared minus 6x plus 9. I'm just combining the two x terms. And then I want to distribute this negative 2, or I could just, let's make this plus and negative. So let's distribute the negative 2. I get minus 2x plus, because the negatives cancel, plus 6. And then I still have a plus 5 equals to 8. Okay? Now let's simplify this by combining like terms. I have x squared. My x terms are negative 6x and negative 2x, so minus 8x. Right? My terms with just constant values are 9, 6, and 5. So 9 plus 6 is 15, plus 5 is 20, equals to 8. Okay, so when is this true? Well, it's starting to look like a quadratic equation, right? So I can subtract 8 from both sides, right? And so I get x squared minus 8x plus 12 equals to 0. Okay, so I can solve this now using the quadratic equation. The quadratic formula is with a is 1, b is negative 8, and c is 12, right? And then I could get what x equals. X equals this, or I can simply factor this. I can factor this. I can use the diamond method. I know I need two numbers that multiply and get, so they multiply to get 12 and add together to get negative 8. Okay? And so what numbers multiply to get 12 and add to get negative 8? Well, it's if I multiply negative 6 and negative 2, right, I get positive 12. If I add them, I get negative 8. So this is going to be x plus negative 6, or x minus 6, and x plus negative 2, or x minus 2, equals to 0, right? And then since we're multiplying two terms and they equal to 0, that means either this one equals to 0 or this one. So x minus 6 equals to 0, or x minus 2 equals to 0, right? And then I just solve for x. I add 6 to both sides. I get x equals to 6. Or, bring down the or, add 2 to both sides, or x equals to 2. If I used my quadratic formula, I could use the one I programmed in my calculator. I would get 6 and 2 here. So you can see that this is going to be true. The equation is true when x equals to 6 or x equals to 2. So those are the two values of x where the composition f of g of x equals to 8, right here. And this ends CPM Precalculus Chapter 1, number 152.